What up, everybody, and welcome to the Scotty and Stowe Show. I'm Scotty.
What up, y'all? I'm Stowe.
We are sponsored by the Good Time Tavern of Livermore, California.
Assuming it's still there.
Yeah, I never checked on it, so hopefully it still is.
Yeah, nice. It should be.
It should be. Nobody called us and said it wasn't. Of course, do you think Kevin would call us?
Maybe you wanted me to have a good vacation, so it's hard to tell.
I don't think he calls me because he doesn't want to bother me because I'm so busy.
Agreed.
Yeah, so it's probably fine.
Fair enough. Yeah. No, assuming the Good Time Tavern's good, I'm good. I'm back from Alaska, where hope you guys enjoyed last week's show because spotty Wi-Fi up there in the Straits of Alaska.
I thought last week's show was excellent. Excellent. I thought it was done well.
Right? No one had to deal with me and my idiocracy, so that was fun.
A lot of Packer talk.
Ooh, right.
The NASCAR was good because Tyler Reddick had moved in to the playoffs at 15.
Excellent. Yeah, today's show we will be featuring the NFC and AFC West preview. We got the NASCARs rolling on into the playoffs. College football, some of those guys got performances of the week, but I figured we'd just sprint through a little baseball, let you know what's going on there. Which, if you're watching AL East, that's it's going to be a fun division coming down to the wire. There's like 20 some games left. Toronto, Boston, New York, they all play each other in the next coming weekends.
Sure.
It's going to be a complete shit show, hopefully. So that's going to be fun. I mean, I know your Dodgers are kind of in a battle with the Padres. They both lost
Ooh.
today, so neither lost ground.
What is there a game? How many game difference between the
I
two
think it's still just two.
two still? Damn.
Giants are sneaking back into it. We've won 8 out of 9. We're above 500 again, baby. Watch out. 2% chance of making the playoffs. Giants making a run. Rafael Devers banging home runs.
So you're saying that there's still a chance.
Slight, very minuscule.
Minuscule. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. As long as you have one.
keeps me checking keeps me checking the old newspaper every once in a while, see what the standings look like.
Hell yeah. Just do that. And then that helps us with our baseball segment on the show.
Right, which was excellent, I thought.
I thought it was great, actually.
Totally. So how'd your boy do, Mr. Tyler Reddick, in the first round of the NASCAR playoff?
I said it before, I'll say it again. He's going to win the championship. I think the no wins, I'm having a hard time with it. Not getting a win to the whole fucking regular season trip me out. I mean, like
So you won last week or what?
we did not win, but we did not win, but we also didn't treat him like Busher because we got the Briscoes bumper with a lap to go, half a lap to go, and we gave him a little nudge, but we
But
didn't.
not something to get in a fist fight over, huh?
No, not some. No, we didn't. I was like, oh, because he wreck him.
Right that motherfucker.
And he didn't. He didn't wreck him. That's another good thing. But he almost got wrecked on the first lap. So for him to turn around and not wreck the guy on the last lap, because he could have wrecked Briscoe. He could have turned him completely around. No problem. I mean, his fucking front tire was touching his back tire. He could have turned that wheel and just
Just jerk the wheel a little bit.
yeah, he could have taken Mr. He could have taken Briscoe for a ride, and he didn't. So, another brownie points for why he's going to win the championship this year because he's maturing.
Gonna
And
win it with being a good sportsman and everything.
he almost got completely wrecked. I mean, I was surprised that his car ran. So he had like a little pit incident once again, went from like third or fourth to eighth place, and he dominated the whole race, except that he didn't win because the other guy also dominated. Those two dominated the whole race. Once they got going and we got past all the wrecks and we got everything kind of dialed in, it was Chase Briscoe and Tyler Reddick. That was the two
Yeah,
guys.
they were just flying green lap bits and everything, huh?
Oh
Just
yeah, it was good. When you looked at, I mean, yeah, it was a lot of green flag pits. I mean, it was like not a lot of wrecks in the race because every time I turn around, we'd be in second or first, and the next, we'd be like 13th.
you're like, what just
Then
happened?
we go boom, 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 back up to first and be like, oh, okay. And then the green flag pit stops. All right. So, no,
Interesting.
excellent, excellent run at Darlington for Reddick. I,
Yeah.
I, I, I'm just waiting for him to lift that championship trophy up.
Will it be next week in Illinois that he gets his first win?
He could Jeff Gordon this bitch the whole way out and just get second in every race and just win the last one. I don't
Fair
care.
enough. Well, good luck in Illinois.
Thank you. I'm ready. What's the next topic, anyways?
Next topic. We're doing the football preview. We're flying through the show. We're getting right to the good stuff. It is the AFC West, which,
Just because you want to talk about the Niners, dude.
well, that's the NFC West. I'm going to close with that.
Oh, you want to close with them, but still, that's what you're excited about.
Yeah, well, after this preview, the start of the NFL season begins. We got 2 days. Probably once you guys watch this video, one day until Cowboys Eagles Thursday night. Which check out our channel for our FanDuel picks for that game. Like and subscribe as well. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I can't wait. I haven't done a FanDuel pick in so long.
All right,
My God, I'm so excited. I totally forgot about that. And like you have just sparked this enormous amount of energy in me.
right. It's been
And
so
my,
long,
I know it has been.
and we'll share the good news with the world. Like and subscribe.
Just look for the cows on FanDuel taking the fucking 25 million. That's all I gotta say.
Noise,
Um,
very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, but AFC West, man. If you look at the coaches in this division, they're all like Hall of Fame class. It's hard to think of a more loaded coach division in recent memory.
If you
That's,
were looking for a bunch of old great coaches, you found them.
yeah, this is so true.
You got Pete
And
Carroll at 79, Andy Reid at 72. Maybe not 72, but you know what I mean. Andy's got to be in his 60s by now.
oh yeah, and I'm that's probably where we should begin with the division. It is the defending champs, Kansas City.
Fair. They are
I mean, they still have Mahomes, they still have Chris Jones, they still have Andy Reid. Hard to argue against them, although you could argue that a lot of their main pieces may be slowing down.
I would say definitely slowing down. One's getting engaged to like the richest chick in the world, and she's pretty fine. So he's probably slowing down a little bit. So and
Nagging will get to you, man.
yep. And then there's not any real number ones when I look at the team on receivers. Ray Rice, possible. Or not Ray, you know
Yeah,
what I mean? Right.
he's out. Rasheed's out for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Xavier Worthy, one's really fast and
Runs
could
really
be
fast,
very
but
good.
I don't know. Last year you didn't see what you hoped to see, which is like, oh, this is our number one receiver, the Tyreek Hill of the team. He's not that. Didn't
He,
show up enough, you know what I mean? Where Tyreek was
agreed. He
always there.
came on strong at the end, which gives them reason to hope. But I'm not sure Mahomes' arm can even get it out there these days.
Right? To catch up with Worthy? Maybe not.
Yeah, he's gonna have to
Um,
run slower routes just for the quarterback.
as much as you want to talk about the head coach of that team, I think the defensive coordinator and defensive coach of that team is probably the finest and one of the finest defensive coaches in football in Spags. So
Good old Spags. Yep.
yeah, with the addition of Chris Jones and they got those cornerbacks and or not the addition of Chris Jones, just the fact that you have the best defensive player in football. That's real positive. You know, because arguing that Chris Jones is the best defensive player in football, it's just an easy argument almost. That guy's like a he's the next Donald, and that's huge. I mean, so having that guy, that's that's what I hope with the Packers getting Parsons. I hope we have that guy now. You know what I mean? To where the defense is now you got to focus on one guy and the rest can, feed from him. So,
Yeah,
but
that's gonna be scary.
yeah, I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that this wasn't just a stupid move. But 2 first-round draft picks and Kenny Clark. Kenny Clark didn't play that well last year.
Yeah, I'd have done,
So,
like I said, I'd have done 4 first round picks. No problem. Let me count my last 4 first round picks. If you add them together, they're not Micah Parsons. I promise you that.
I swear there would have been like 2 seconds, a third, and a something else. I mean, I was like,
Yeah,
apparently
you're like,
Kenny
that's
Clark
it?
was, that's it?
Cool.
Okay,
Yeah, I
fine.
know we didn't get to talk about it last week because
Let's
it hadn't
no,
happened yet, but
no, it's,
congratulations, Micah Parsons.
yeah, no, I'm very excited to see what happens. The Reggie White Favre. Now we had Clay Matthews, so it didn't really count. But can Jordan Love and Micah Parsons get me one? Just one. I'll just take one Super Bowl from each quarterback.
Now with Jordan Love, maybe if Micah plays quarterback.
How about Malik Willis steps in week 4?
Cut.
Sorry. All right, go on. What's our next team? Are we done with Kansas City? Can't I mean, are we
I
not
think.
going to say who's going to win right now the division,
Well,
right?
I was going to say I think we can agree that they have enough to make the playoffs, and that's when they become dangerous. But I do not think they win this division. I think this is Denver's division to own. I think they're going to win this division by 2 games. Bo Nix steps up one more stair, and Sean Payton's got his whole offense humming. The defense was probably number one in the league last year, and they only got better. They added Hufanga and Dre Greenlaw for the Niners, and those are impact players. I can't see how this team does not push for the Super Bowl. What do you
It,
think?
as long as Bo Nix takes that next step, this team wins the division. Sean Payton is a quite a proven coach, Super Bowl winner and all. In fact, I put him in the same, category as Andy Reid. I mean, I think Sean Payton's an excellent coach. He
Yeah,
I mean, he might have had that whole silly defensive thing where everybody got in trouble and blah blah blah. But other than that, the guy's a great coach. Good with quarterbacks. Made Drew Brees a
yeah,
MVP
right. And
and a Hall of Famer.
Bo Nix has more arm and leg talent than Drew Brees ever had. So
Height, arm talent, leg
speed,
talent. Yeah, and this could be this. I mean, if he can do what he did with Breeze,
right?
then
And I love what they did
Breeze.
with their draft picks. They picked up that Jaheed Barron, the number one corner from Bama. They got Harvey as a running back insurance. I mean, I just think they're just doing everything. They're hitting everything right. Great off
No,
season,
they had a good season for the kid being a rookie last year, and Sean being new to the team as a coach. And
right?
good,
Well, you saw that was Sean's second year and
right.
vast improvements. So now we're
Sure,
moving on to year three. Same quarterback, same coach. Yeah, I see nothing but good things for these
me
silly
too.
Broncos.
Like you
Cortland
said,
Sutton,
defense
Marvin
stacked.
Mims, and
Yeah,
take that.
I'm
Yeah,
okay with that. The
yeah.
last year's Chiefs weren't
Evan
very
Ingram. They
good.
haven't
They'd
had
have to
Evan
improve.
Ingram.
Was that?
Sorry, I was just saying Evan Ingram, just another weapon that we haven't even talked about. But yeah, what were you saying?
I just didn't think the Chiefs were a very good team last year. So
Right. Easy to take over if you get a good team, which I think Denver is a very good team.
yeah, I didn't see Kansas City playing at the same level as Kansas City. Maybe they proved me wrong this year, but I'm okay
Fair
with
enough.
Denver. So you want
Do
to
you
go to
think?
the team that's definitely not going to win it?
Yeah. So let's go to Vegas, baby.
All
Let's
right,
gamble.
let's go right to Vegas and gamble on that. So we can leave the Chargers for last because once again, interesting team. Um, Raiders got Brock Bowers.
They do. He's really good.
Let's move on to the Chargers. No, Raiders got pieces on both sides of the puzzle. Raiders got Pete Carroll now, who is damn fine coach.
He's a damn fine
He's a
coach.
damn fine coach who has won championships on multiple levels. He's like the Kyle Busch of coaching. You know what I mean? Truck wins.
He is one of three coaches to win at college and pro level, along with Jimmy Johnson and the other Cowboys coach that coached
Landry?
Oklahoma, Barry Switzer.
Barry Switzer. That's Oklahoma, right? I was like, Landry? He coached college, what, like Notre Dame?
With that hat, he could have coached
Yeah,
anywhere.
yeah, he could have somewhere for sure. For sure, he could have been on a college coach. Now, I don't know if the same will be said for the Belichick era, but listen, good job, those other three.
All right, back to the Raiders. Ashton Jeanty, we're excited about him.
I'm excited
That's
for
about it.
him.
Geno Smith, not excited.
Not
Jacoby Myers and
excited.
Amari Cooper, not excited.
Brought back Amari Cooper, huh?
I'm back Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper's last 2 years in football have been non-existent, and he's been on a team.
She's going to be starting for the Vegas Raiders.
Oh, man. Sometimes they say going home, though, even though he's going to Vegas and not Oakland. But,
Right. Who knows? Yeah. I mean, they're going to be like the Bengals. Those games are going to be very high scoring for at least one side of the ball. And in Cincinnati's case, both sides.
Yeah, both sides of the ball for Cincinnati's case.
Right.
I,
And
I snapped up Higgins in this third round or second round because I was, or third round because I was like, he's just going to get points. They ain't got
he
no
was
defense.
so good for me last year. So good.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, absolutely. And then moving on to Harbaugh's team, Jim Harbaugh, one of the other fantastic coaches in this division.
yeah,
I don't know what he's doing. Like, if you look at his offense, it looks like he has like offensive linemen at every position. Like, he just wants to outweigh everyone and just go smash.
well, that's what he does like to do. He likes to run the ball.
He's got a lineup for it. I just don't think he has anyone on offense that runs faster than a 4.7, which could be a problem in today's NFL.
That's a huge problem in today's NFL since everybody else runs 4-3-4 or 4-4-5. So even the linemen,
They did draft Lambert Smith from Penn State, but he's tiny, so he'll be broken pretty soon, I'm sure.
tiny guys sneak out of big guys, when they're running in front of them. They just next thing you're
Yeah.
sitting there like, is there anybody there? And then, oop, there he goes.
Well, there's
But
my fantasy super sleeper for the week. Ching, 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 ching.
nice.
Lambert Smith from the Chargers. He's fast.
Lambert Smith.
Definitely the fastest
Kansas
guy on
City.
their team.
Picking him up on my Sunday fantasy FanDuel. Um,
Nice. That guy for $900.
right. I'm not Herbert is like he's like the fucking Trevor
He wish he was
Lawrence of
he wished he was Joe Burrow. That's what he wished he was.
something, man. I don't know what's up with that kid, man. That kid just can't win games or get to the playoffs or
Right. The time of his turnovers is very it's bad. It's bad timing.
bad.
It's
Yeah.
not like first half tie game, whatever. It's always like driving for the winning score. Pick. Ah,
Jordan Love has a little bit of that so far. I hope we can get rid of that stupid end of the game trying to catch. Ah, fuck. God damn it, Brett
I do
Favre.
like that.
You like that part, huh?
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just my issue is with Herbert. There's something about him. I think he's supposed to be one of the best, and you just can't take that next step as Bo Nix will. Or something, I don't know. Herbert can't get like that step was taller than the rest of them. You know what I mean? Like, good, get better, get, oh, you're a starting quarterback. You could be the best.
Like
But that last,
I can't reach the next step.
can't reach the last step. It's weird, right? It's like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
I
And
keep,
their defense is wobbly as well. Big names, Khalil Mack, stuff like that. But I just don't trust their defense that much either.
this is the same big names been on that team for the last 3 years. That defense has sucked every year. And we've said it's going to be the best defense in that division every year.
Not
Every
this year.
year, that
Not
defense
falling
is
for it this year.
20. So I ain't falling for it this year. They're going to have to prove it to me. No, hell no. I ain't believing it this year. Well, we have. Every year we've been like, man, this defense is going to be good. And every year that defense has sucked wind. And their coach was a defensive fucking coach for all those years. I was
Baffling.
like, what the fuck? So I don't know. I'm out on the Chargers. They can fight the Raiders for last place. They won't, though. They'll get third place. That's the deal. So that's why we left. I guess left them for last. I mean, there's no way they're just going to be third.
And that's a solid preview, I think. Nicely done.
Yeah. All right.
Moving on to the ever
Go ahead. Start
complicated.
talking about it. I'll just sit here.
What, my Niners? My
Nope.
Niners are, I don't know, what do you want to call them? They're either polarizing or Jack and Jill, or you know what I mean? They
Are
could.
we starting with the Niners? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, we are starting with the Niners. And I'm just telling you, whatever everyone's telling you, they have no freaking clue. It's for me, it all goes back to the 1980 draft when we did all the Carlton Williamson and Ronnie Lott stuff. We're gonna have our first 8 draft picks, all on defense, are well, 1 running back, 7 on defense, are all gonna have a part in this rotation. I think our 7th round pick is gonna play safety. He's gonna start. We got 3 rotational defensive linemen, a defensive end. Nick Martin probably won't get too much playing time because he's a freaking maniac and overruns everything. But yeah, so it's gonna take a lot of rookie influence to make this a good team. Not a lot of depth, especially on the offensive side and the receiver. I do like how we added Brian Johnson. What's Robinson? Brian Robinson Jr. I did like that pickup to ease the pressure on McCaffrey. I still think we're gonna have a good offense. Not great. McCaffrey, Kittle, Ricky Bullets, and Purdy, I think, is as steady as they come. They all know what they're doing. So I'm an optimist. So I say we win the division, but we also could finish dead last. What do you think about that, Cal? How do you feel about my
Well,
analysis?
what I would like to say is that I agree that you could lose the division.
No, nice. That's fair.
I also believe that this division this year could also be won by you because I really don't know what's if the Seahawks, I mean, they probably have the best all around put together talented team, right? I mean, defense is
I,
strong. They got their young players are from 3 years ago, so this is all their third year by being cornerbacks and safeties and linebackers, and so that defense is probably going to be pretty decent this year in your division.
yeah, McDonald is a defensive coach, right?
Yeah, McDonald is a defensive. He was the Ravens defensive coordinator.
Right. Never proven though, so we'll see. We'll see. Yeah,
Never,
no, I
never
think the
proven
talent's pretty
once.
even.
No, but with Darnold and Smith and
He's their only receiver. If I want to bash Seattle, I mean, who do they have after him?
well, they don't have
Nobody.
DJ Metcalf anymore. That's for sure.
No, I tried to write down the receivers, and yeah, I didn't know any of them. I didn't know any of them.
I think Smith Najigba is going to have a great year.
He's gonna have to. So he's gonna be triple covered every play.
He's going to have to play great.
Yeah, he's gonna
Uh,
have to play great. They will probably use their running backs, Charbonnet and Walker.
right.
That'll be a fun little duo to try out there. They are going to try to pound the ball. It looks like so.
Well, I think
You know,
they're just the Ravens of your division, right? Run the ball. Darnold can Darnold can spin it. I mean, Darnold throws a good ball. Obviously, he started for 10 different teams. Apparently, he's the fucking Ryan Fitzpatrick of our day.
sure. Only
Uh,
successful in one of those stops though.
right, but nobody's ever successful as a Jet.
And he was a backup everywhere else. Yeah.
Yeah, not even Aaron Rodgers could go into the Jets and be successful. It was just like, Jesus Christ, you just can't be successful here.
Yeah, I mean, I see the Seahawks with the ability to be the most consistent with overall depth and everything. They do have
I
people
I,
that like
I
some of
agree.
their rookies are second stringers, listed. They're still behind obviously the starters. The Niners don't have that flexibility.
Right.
I don't think the Rams have much depth in their secondary.
Well, I mean, the Rams is pretty simple. Is Matthew Stafford going to be able to play, or is Jimmy Garoppolo the starting quarterback?
Jimmy
Because
GQ, baby.
because you got to, I mean, right now, the funniest thing in the history of the world to me is the relationship between Devontae Adams and Jimmy Garoppolo from a Raiders standpoint, a point of
How
view.
they wrapped around and
They
still met.
fucking hated each other. And like Devontae Adams would leave the field because it was that poor of quarterbacking. And now you're telling me that Devontae Adams went to the Rams so Matthew Stafford could throw him the ball. And now the one quarterback he truly hates in the whole world is going to be his starting quarterback. So the Rams to me aren't the wild horse in this division. I do like the defense with that verse, and I think their defense played really well last year, and I can only imagine they're getting better. But
Unicord stuff, yeah.
but if there is no Matthew Stafford,
Yeah, their offensive line is not going to protect Jimmy Garoppolo since no moving Jimmy Garoppolo.
he has no pocket presence whatsoever, and
Yeah,
he doesn't know what to do once he falls under pressure. And if he's going to be under pressure all the time, it's the same thing with it's just going to be the Raiders all over again. Just like, okay. The only reason he played well as a Niner is because, like I said, even Brock Purdy can play well as a Niner. He'd be cut on 15 other teams. But
brilliant.
Shanahan has a way of making his quarterbacks feel comfortable and look successful. But take him out of this team and put him on the Raiders, Brock Purdy, that is. because we saw what happened when Garoppolo
Well,
left.
you just said Jimmy had no pocket presence. You have to agree that Brock has at least some pocket presence.
Some, but I
So
don't.
there is a difference there. You're comparing apples to rotten apples.
Jimmy Garoppolo is definitely a rotten apple, man. That guy sucks, man. Sucks. But you know what,
Well,
though? You know what him and Purdy both have in common? That they didn't win a Super Bowl.
that's true. There's a
That's
lot of quarterbacks I could throw into that category.
I know, but for those two being Niner quarterbacks, recent Niner quarterbacks, when you guys had the game or time. I mean, I'm just saying. So listen, so Rams, I could give them last place right now.
Think they're better than the Cardinals?
I think the Cardinals are the wild horse team in the division.
The super wild card.
Super wild. You know what? If Kyler Murray plays really, really well and has a 4,000-yard season and he gets it to that McBride kid and Marvin Harrison Jr. is what we think he is, and Connors plays well. I don't know, man. If their defense can, I think well, like we've talked about two teams and we've talked about their defenses being kind of a big part of the team, right? The
Yeah,
Seahawks and the Rams. I think the Cardinals are the other way. They need the offense to really, really prove themselves.
that's true. Yeah, no, they remind me a little bit of the Niners in the fact that they have a pretty good defensive line. You know, a couple solidified veterans up there. Um, we have Fred Warner, which makes a difference. Their
Huge.
secondary and linebacker core is very young and has not proved to be very good yet.
Not yet,
So
not at
yeah,
all.
yeah. So that's the worrisome part of Arizona. I worry they give up lots of air yards or
Yeah.
drop so far back that running backs just get 6 yards a pop. You know what I mean?
Right.
I have a hard time thinking that Kyler Murray is going to be be enough to overcome what he
Right.
has to.
That's what I mean. It's up to him. He has to be the superstar. And if he becomes the superstar, you know, you make your defense look better when you become the superstar. You know what I mean? You stay out there longer. They're not on the field all the time. He's going to have to be a superstar. And I think he's got talent around him. I just don't know if it don't happen this year. I know that's what I'm saying.
Got a video game head.
If he doesn't become a superstar this year, he won't get the opportunity next year. They'll draft a quarterback. They'll be like,
Oh
all
yeah,
right,
next year's super heavy quarterback draft. Yeah,
yeah.
that makes
So
sense. Just let him roll it out one more time. If he can't make good decisions, like he's been proven to not be able to make good decisions, then yeah,
we
change it
gave
up.
you we gave you the best receiver to come out of college in 20 years. You got the best tight end in fucking football almost.
I bet Steelers would take Kyler Murray next year, and he'd be awesome.
Well, so they only need 12 points. Cardinals need 40. So I don't know.
All right. So, what's your final prediction for this division?
Dude, I got the Seahawks. As much as I hate to say it, Shanahan's still there, so I got the Niners in second. And then Cardinals, Rams kind of just fight for third and fourth. I just like I said, if Stafford's there, it changes everything with Adams and Nakua and Kylan Williams. There's a
All I
good
know is
offense.
all I know is every game's going to be key because we're all going to have 8 or 9 wins coming the end of the year. So if we got to beat these guys as much as we can,
Everybody splits through the whole year. You guys each win at home.
we go down
All
to like the ninth tiebreaker to see who makes the playoffs.
right, you're 4-4. Now it's just looking to see who beat the best team at the end of the year. Oh
Yeah,
man.
something weird,
Can you believe the Cardinals fucking pulled it off against the goddamn Eagles?
right? Something crazy
What
like
the
that.
fuck? Some stupid shit. All right, well, that's crazy. I like it.
Me too. And if you like it, make sure to check out everything on the Scotty and Stowe Show.
And subscribe and push the like button and comment down something about my hat or some shit. I don't know. Tell
Yeah,
me you like my hat.
we're about to get football heavy up on this channel, so it's
Yeah,
all good.
there's not going to be a lot of other sports talked about. We probably should have talked about college football a little more tonight, but let's do it now.
Hey, we do
As
have some
in,
performance.
my performer of the week would be the Ohio State defense and Matt Patricia for calling a wonderful game and
It's
shutting
almost
up all the critics.
it's almost cheating that you're able to bring Matt Patricia down to Ohio State to beat up Arch Manning. That's completely unfair.
Kind of cool, huh?
It is, yeah.
And then having the talent to do it, like he didn't show up and be like, who's my team? North Carolina. I think we can do it.
Belichick.
Yeah, I think we can do it. No, I don't think you can. But he showed up and was like, well, who's my team? And he was like, well, you got like 50 of the top 500 players in college football.
And the best safety in the college.
Yeah, and the best safety in college football. Really? How about everybody else? They're top 100 players in football. I mean, there's a lot of them. So you got top 100.
Yeah, just pick whichever ones you like. It's fine.
Yeah, just pick, whichever one you want. Just put them where you want. So Held Manning, I mean, I I wasn't sure what was going to happen. First game of the year, man. Texas, Ohio State. One versus
Yeah,
three.
it's bonkers.
Bonkers. Bonkers for me as an Ohio State fan when we used to play like Chattanooga, Tennessee volleyball girls. You know what I mean? Like, who you guys playing today?
Right?
I don't know. We're playing some high school in fucking mid Ohio. Nice. You guys are a college football team. You got to start easy, Got to make it easy on the boys.
Well,
And
that's
it
what Penn
worked.
State did. We got Nevada,
I know.
beat
You
them
guys, I
by
was like, well,
40.
who's Penn State playing?
Nevada.
Chattanooga? What the fuck?
We're playing Nevada. They're not terrible.
They're not good either.
Yeah. They held us to like 3.5 yards per carry. We got to work on our offensive line, but good day all in all for number two Penn State. We're 1-2, by the way. Isn't that interesting?
Well, we knocked the shit out of one. I take that back. We didn't score a lot of points either.
Man, they just
So
couldn't do anything on fourth down. Patricia fucked them up every fourth down. They had tons of chances to tie slash go ahead in that game, but they
well,
could have
yeah,
kicked 3 field goals probably.
we yeah, could have easily. We we actually got our fourth down conversion at the goal line for a touchdown, and they did not.
Did not. And they
14 to
tried.
7, Buckeyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but when that last drive was going for Texas, I thought maybe it was going to be some Manning magic, but not an ounce.
Nope.
An ounce.
They not ready for primetime player.
So, after watching that performance of Manning, how do you feel his last couple of years in college will be? You think this year is going to be like maybe a build year and then next year will be gold? He'll stay. He's got no reason to move on. His family's rich.
I was riding a humpback whale fighting a grizzly bear when that game was on. So I'll be honest, I'm not sure. Haven't seen the game film yet, but I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah, just a little bit of a disappointing loss for his first game.
I mean, he played the number one team with Matt Patricia. Like, he couldn't have had a tougher start to a season. Let's be honest.
That's how I felt about my Buckeyes. So he can go screw.
He gets to go screw.
He can go
Excellent.
screw. That's all I care. Fuck him. So,
So I'll go.
all right. So, yeah, defense, Matt Patricia, performance of the week. Hey, Tyler Reddick. Good job, buddy.
I'm gonna have to give my performance of the week to the Salmon of Alaska. Because these guys, man, they hustled, they had courage, they were hilarious, flopping all over the place, jumping up streams. One of the most incredible things I've ever seen. So I have to give my performance of the week to those salmon, my new favorite animal, and they're delicious. So that's cool too.
They are
All
good.
the places that we're at, they were totally 100% sustainable. Like a lot of these farms up there, like the first and second in the entire world to be like the highest rated for the world and earth and keeping salmon pumping up. And I saw a shitload of salmon, so it must be working.
Well, if we just didn't overfish them, there'd be tons of salmon everywhere. But whatever.
Through that. What are you looking forward to next week?
Thursday night in football. I can't wait.
Oh my God, he's being attacked. Nice. Absolutely. I mean, I can't be more excited as well. I'm hoping American wins the US Open, but it's getting slimmer and slimmer. Go, Jessica Pegula.
Yeah, it is getting slimmer and slimmer since that other one just lost. Uh-oh. That's bad.
Nice try, Fritzy. He tried to come back, but Djokovic is tough.
Djokovic is tough. I'm also excited for second race of NASCAR. This could be our win. Told you we're gonna win 5 in the last
Football,
10.
football, football.
So this could be the first one. But no, I'm excited for football. I'm excited for football. I'm excited for fantasy football. I'm excited for highlights of football. I'm excited for football to take over ESPN. I'm excited for football to take over all the sports talk. So, yes, I'm excited for football and fantasy. Peace. Fantasy.
Fantasy.
Fantasy.